Guys, Raj Parm of Car Security. Welcome back to the channel. Episode 16 of CAS Unplugged. It's November 2023. In this episode, we're going to show you SEMA in Las Vegas. We'll talk about customers' projects. We'll talk about some of our projects, including a new base project and September, October, and November car purchases. So guys, let's get into it. So guys, yes, can't believe it's already November. In a few weeks' time, we'll have the Christmas decorations up in the showroom. The car for November is my E90 M3. Now, this has been on the plinth for a couple of weeks and will stay until December. And in December, we'll have a very special car here, center stage, throughout December, which belongs to one of our suppliers. Now, inside the showroom, there's not many changes on Home AV Direct, but there are some serious changes for car audio. And in fact, we have Mitch here from Alpine, who's hiding over there, setting up a new stand. So Christmas has come early for me. Mitch, how much is this controller? What's the retail of this controller?
£25,000 as the complete package.
Okay. So this looks like the brain box. Okay. Nothing special there really, apart from what's inside. Okay, so here we go, guys. So that is the Alpine F1 status controller. There's some of you guys that would have bought the original Alpine head units in the late 80s and 90s, the pull-out units. You'll remember this retro design. So it looks pretty cool. And we'll have it up and running in a few hours. And guys, here is Mitch. Don't leave me hanging. That's for you.
Cheers, man.
You're not going to electrocute yourself, are you?
No, it's all good.
So, what are you playing with here?
So this is the Alpine F1 status system. It's £25,000 retail, only available as a complete kit, not available to purchase as individual parts. This is one of 200, and I believe this is kit number 5.
So there are only 200 of these kits manufactured worldwide.
Correct.
And this particular one will be on show in our showroom and will stay here. Yes, guys, you did hear that right. £25,000 for this kit, and that excludes installation as well. So for the 2 amplifiers and
the processor, and of course the main head unit controller, also comes with an Aston & Kern handheld media player.
Yep. And obviously the speakers. Now, the speakers are quite special, aren't they?
They are indeed. These were handmade by the team over in Europe to house the status, F1 status 3-way speaker system.
So guys, don't get confused. We're not expecting you to have 2 of these floor standing speakers in your car. We're just giving you an idea of how they will sound in a proper bespoke cabinet. Obviously, once they're installed in your vehicle, they will sound just as good, because it's not a matter of just throwing these into your door card. They're going to require a lot of baffle and
correct, exactly.
Sound deadening and so on. But this is just to give you an idea of how great this kit sounds. So this should be set up, by the time this video goes out, this kit will be set up, and this is a permanent feature within our showroom. Okay, so guys, information on the Alpine status and also the F1 status is on our website. There is a link below in the description to these products. Obviously, the best thing to do is get down to the shop and listen to them, because you can't listen to them online. So yeah, Mitch, appreciate that. I'm super excited for this to be finished, as are some of the guys upstairs, because we want to have a listen. So yeah, guys, I will see you in the shop at some point to have a listen to these. We will fit the status range into one of our cars, and hopefully that should be ready for 2024 show season, which is Ultimate Dubs in March. Fingers crossed. I know we've got a lot of projects in the mix, but we'll get it done. Mitch, thanks a lot. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'll take that. Now guys, let's get over into the workshop and see what's happening in there today, and have a chat maybe with Aman or Jay if they're free to gauge an idea of the jobs that have gone through the workshop in the last few weeks. Right guys, the weather is absolutely atrocious. We are in the middle of November. Just quickly show you what's going on in the workshop. We've got this Toyota RAV4 which they've just completed. I think a JBL sub and amp has just been installed into that. Coming into the workshop now, two of our CAS cars here. Well, one of my cars, the red 964. So before I get into these two cars and what they're doing here, let me just show you a quick montage of some of the cars that have gone through the workshop over the last few weeks. And one standout installation for me is the Porsche 992 C4S, where we fitted the Focal 60th anniversary component kit into. That was one amazing car with an amazing installation. If you've got time and you want to watch an audio episode, if you tap here or if you go in the description, there's a link to the Focal 60th anniversary speakers. Absolutely insane bit of kit. Now let's grab Aman and we'll talk about the Golf and we'll talk about the Porsche. Talk about the Golf first, and Aman is actually hiding here in the boot. Aman, what are you saying?
Easy.
Playing with the roller?
Big old roller.
You need this. Oh wow. Oh my God.
We've made a spaceship.
Okay, so guys, this has not been showcased on the channel, so this is a first. This is one of our CAS fleet cars. We've had this car 18 months and we are doing one big ass base build. Now the first steps of any base build is
Sand deadening.
there we go. He's been taught exceptionally well, and we are using skins sand deadening. Now how much of the car have you covered with skins?
We've done the whole car bar any of the floor under this front seats. So as you can see, rear quarters, inside the rear quarters, actually inside the skin, the external side, the C pillars, B pillars, the roof, the rear quarters, anywhere that's
You've done the roof already?
Yep.
Let me do a test. Oh, that's quite solid. We're going to be covering this in a series on CAS TV, potentially 4 or 5 episodes. This car has already had the airlift suspension installed. Is that correct, Aman? Yep. There's a new set of wheels coming, there's an exhaust coming, and there's one big ass audio build. So that's enough of this car. Now, Aman, my 964 C2, which Aman has decided to call his project.
What?
Well, you said, can this be my project?
Well,
it's my project. We're sharing this project. It's a bit weird we're sharing it, but I'm paying for everything.
It was your car.
That's a valid point. So this is here because in a few days, it's off to Northway Porsche for a service and a quick maintenance overview. I just want to make sure that this car is good to drive over the next few months and make sure there's no major areas of concern. Now, the reason why Aman is here is he's been working on it. And do you want to do a quick, brief overview of what you've done?
Yeah, so the car originally came with harnesses, scrapped the harnesses, put standard seat belts in. Put standard
as you can see there,
seat buckles. It just makes the car easier to drive, a bit more, usable.
Yeah. And those harnesses, they weren't doing anything. One of the buckles was missing.
That's it.
They were attached to some rear bar, which just looks silly. This is a lot more usable. And in fact, a couple of weeks ago, Matt used this car for the Slam Sanctuary photo shoot for the new merch. That's a plug there, guys. We'll talk about that shortly.
Plus, with the pole positions, it's just a perfect OEM plus interior, to be honest.
Rather than going in depth on what Aman has done, if you want to watch the complete episode, and this episode is now on my own YouTube channel, which is called Raj's Garage. There's actually a link here, and there's a link in the description below. Give that a watch and make sure you give that channel a follow. I'll give you an idea of what the plans are for this car. He's fixed the rear spoiler, although it's still making a bit of a noisy, it's still a noisy mechanism. Now, why do you love working on this car?
It's just old classic that's got a lot of plans, so it's just nice to see it go from something that needs a lot of TLC to a finished product which is just gorgeous, to be honest, and lovely to drive.
Normally what we do is we grab Parm and we go for a drive, but Parm is ill, so is Blade, and I think another 2 or 3 staff throughout the business are ill. So what we'll do, we'll shoot the second part of this episode when Palm's back in, be it in a day or two, and hopefully the weather's not as bad as it is, as you can see there. So guys, I'm here with Blade. He is in today.
Yeah, what's going on?
What's happening? What happened to you?
Been a bit ill.
Man flew like Palm, eh? Guys, I know you can see it on camera, but what's going on, dude? You look like a 15-year-old kid.
I know, it's changed my face completely, but no, I'm doing it for good reason. It's for November.
Okay.
So I shaved it all off on the last day of October, so I'm just growing out the tash. It's coming on a little bit.
It is coming along, actually.
Yeah, but yeah, it's all right.
All right, cool. I still can't get used to seeing you without the beard. But anyway, before we go out for a drive with Palm, let's talk shop. So guys, we are coming very close to Black Friday, which is the 24th of November. And we have some promotions that are going live. Do you know when?
I believe it's Monday. So we're starting off on Monday and then gradually.
So I think this video goes out on Sunday. So the promotions will go live on the website Monday. From what I understand, not all the promotions will go live on the Monday. So they'll be gradual throughout the week, but by Friday, all our promotions will be live. So if you're coming down to our car and coffee event on the Saturday, the 25th, which we'll talk about shortly later on in the video, you can grab a bargain then. Now, do you have an idea on some of the promotions on car or on on airlift?
I haven't been told anything in terms of the car stuff, so in terms of audio and bits and bobs. I know airlift, we've had our Black Friday sale on for quite a while. That's on until the 4th of December, I believe, so it's quite a long sale, and I think it's up to 20% off on everything airlift, so it's quite a good deal at the moment.
So some great deals there. While I'm here, obviously the home side, there's some amazing deals that are going live this coming week on Home AV. So if you love your Sonos, if you love Yamaha, JBL, Denon, all these cool home brands, grab a deal now. And finally, Slam Sanctuary. In fact, here we go. You are wearing the new hoodie. Turn around, do a bit of modeling. So the new Slam Sanctuary Cars and Coffee hoodie that Blade is wearing is available now on the Slam Sanctuary website. And Slam Sanctuary will also be having a promotion as well. So make sure you jump into that. So guys, show the business some love. If you're after air, if you're after audio, if you're after some home bits, or you're after some new merchandise, details are down below in the description. We say Palm is back, we saying. Right. So what happened to you yesterday?
Oh mate, I just think jet lag coupled with man flu.
Yes.
Double check it's recording.
Double check it's recording.
Yeah,
Harrison wants to check. Yes, Harrison is recording.
SEMA trip jet lag coupled with man flu just took it out of me, and yeah.
Man flu. Did you make the most of it with the missus?
Hey? No.
Because you know they don't care. They just laugh at us blokes when we say we got the flu.
They do not understand how bad man flu actually is.
Right, so we are in our September purchase. We're in November. This is our September purchase. BMW E92 M3 Competition with this lovely fox red interior.
It's nice, isn't it?
Kind of quite nice. So when was the last time you drove an E92?
12, yeah, about 12 years ago.
All right, let's go for a drive then. We don't need to sit here.
It sounds beefy, right?
Yeah, some exhaust mod that it's had done. I don't know what it is.
That's the way a V8 should sound, right?
That's it.
What I want to know before we go.
What's that? Well, the route. We'll do the A312, the normal route.
Eh? Oh no, I'm on about your rear wheel. What have you done?
Yeah, I curved the shit out of my rear wheel. So I was pulling into Rainer's Lane car park, and the car park, just as you pull into the entrance, there's not a barrier, but the raised pavement,
yep.
And it twists right at the end, and I wasn't concentrating, and I'm used to just using the GR, which you can just park anywhere, and I curbed it, and it was one of those moments you realise, do I go for broke or do I try and correct it and maybe curb the driver's side? So I just went for broke, and I've curbed the of it.
Well, if you're gonna it, you might as well properly, innit?
Yeah, they do need refurbishing anyway, so in my defence, they needed refurbishing. Now I have to get them done. Jay actually said he'll try and fix them just so that I can not embarrass myself.
But you're not keeping these wheels on there, right?
I'm keeping the comp wheels. I like the comp wheels.
Really?
Yeah, man. They're all right. All right, let's go. Let's go. So while we're talking about SEMA, because you've mentioned it, what a show!
Do you know what? It just gets. Well, last year was a little bit, because we'd just obviously come out of proper lockdown and everything. It was a little bit quieter last year.
You could sense that last year, couldn't you?
Yeah, this year it felt back like it was just back in full force.
Yeah, I don't think it was as busy as 2019, but you can see it's definitely getting there. And I think 2024 will be exciting because you can see there were a lot of new brands there, and the brands that are already exhibiting at SEMA at previous years, they'd gone a little bit more, and the level of the cars and the builds was just out of this world. Some of those cars, these projects, wow.
I mean, a lot of these cars, they actually don't get driven, they just get trailered. And the roads are actually in much better condition as well.
100% agree with that. We have dropped, okay, easy Tiger. We have dropped a SEMA video, which is on the channel, in the description below. There's a link to that video. It's quite a long video as well, so grab yourself a coffee or a beer and some biscuits and whatever you want, and watch that video and drop a comment. Yep.
Oh, we're back.
So
Back. Slight technical glitch there.
yeah, so she just got pump lane and back. So we had to pop back because the battery ran out. Nice one, Harrison. So yeah, our November purchase, we have bought a V12. So yeah, we've bought a car that has a V12 engine. Now, this is the competition. Guys, what car do you think you've bought? What car do you think you bought? What car do you think we have bought for our November purchase, 11th purchase of the year? So I've almost succeeded in the challenge that you set me. I've got 1 month left, and we will select a random purchase. Even if nobody gets it right, somebody will win the latest Slam Sanctuary merch, the t-shirt and the hoodie. And JBL have offered up a free Bass Pro light active subwoofer, picture on the screen. You'll get that as well. So that's about £300 worth of goodies. So that person who dropped a comment a few months ago, what, all you're giving away is a t-shirt? Well, there you have it. Now we're giving away a t-shirt, a hoodie, and a Bass Pro active sub in time for Christmas. So one of you lucky guys could win that. So yeah, what car have we bought? It's a V12. Yeah, we'll leave it there. So guys, thanks for watching. We will be back with CAS Unplugged episode 17 around mid-December, after our last Cars and Coffee event, after the Black Friday event, after we've showcased you our October purchase, and maybe by then we might have showcased you our November purchase. December purchase hopefully is my 992 GT3 RS. I actually haven't heard from Porsche if it's going to arrive next month. I was told it will. I might just need to drop them an email and see if it's in time.
Well, if it doesn't get here in time, then back to the drawing board, because you can't delay it. That means you would have failed. So you can't.
We'll buy something. We'll buy something. I'm actually saying that. So when we were in SEMA, we're walking around, some awesome cars there, but I fell in love with two particular vehicles that I'd love to bring to CAS fleet for 2024. One of them is a Datsun 240Z Z car. So I'm educating myself now about the 240s and the 260s and the 280s, although Jason does know a fair amount about them, doesn't he? So,
yeah.
So I've already had some people who follow me drop me some DMs. So hopefully I'd like to bring one of those to the channel. And the other thing is a truck. We need to do a truck. Remember our kick and bass truck? That was sick. I think we need to bring a truck back to CAS, especially now that we're sort of back in that bass scene with the car, that the Mark 7 Golf we showed you earlier on. I think we need to go level up and have something really special. And I think an American truck on the fleet will be pretty cool. What do you guys reckon? If we had to bring an American truck to the fleet, which one would you do? Would you do a classic? I know you love those C10s, didn't you?
So yeah, so the question is, would you do something new and modern, or an old school C, like a Chevy C10 or something like that? I'm all for this Chevy C10.
Yeah. And my concern is with these Chevy C10s, unless you're buying one which has had, wow, this car's quick. Unless you're buying one which has had a engine transplant and you know is reliable, the issue is the older ones are unreliable. And if you're looking at the newer ones, then you know you've got to make sure it's ULEZ compliant, because we want to be able to take it to shows and drive it. That's Maverick that just drove past us. So yeah, do we go something like a Dodge Ram or a fairly new Chevrolet Silverado? Let us know in the comments, guys. What do you think we should get? See you next time, guys. Make sure you know what you need to do. Make sure you smash the like button, and make sure you subscribe not only to CAS TV but to my personal channel, Raj's Garage. Details in the description below. See you on the next one.
Bye.
Let's catch up Maverick. How can you let Maverick overtake us?